even harder. Okay, here we go. Whoop. Time to talk to Livy. Alright, what's on, little lady?
Livy, you're awake. How are you feeling? Recovered. Time to open the door. Sounds like she's only a little better.
I mean, Momo, she's a doll. She's a ghost possessing a doll. I feel like she's only got so much ability to do a lot of things.
Master said, place the tokens where they belong, and their power will unlock the seal. Oh, then I'll see Faylene. Well, we've made it this far. Nikki, let's break the seal. Livy, I have to know. Why do you know so much about the ruins and those spirits? Why did we meet? And why are you searching for Faylene? You seem to know everything, but we don't know anything about you.
That's true, Nikki.
So many things I can't remember. But thinking of Faylene makes my heart feel strange. I just want to see her again, to hold her, to sing with her once more. Everything I know about the palace and the seal came from my master. Maybe someone important to her is inside.
Yeah, we haven't met this mysterious master yet, but now we know that it's a she. So that's interesting.
I have this feeling. When I see Faylene, the gaps in my memory will be filled. Then I'll tell you everything.
I really hope so, because I need a lore dump here.
I see. The desire to reunite with someone dear. I feel it too. I hope you find Faylene soon when we enter the palace. First, place the royal insignia badge. I remember it was something my master longed for. The second token, the locket. It contains the only photo of the two of them together. And the last, the ring. I forgot. Maybe it was a gift. Faylene, wait for me.
That doll can hustle.
Livy, wait for us. Yep. We've been going all night. The sun's coming up.
Really? We're just gonna fall in this hole? Okay.
Livy, are you still there? She's usually so docile, but when it comes to finding Faylene, she sure can't run fast.
Ooh. Oh.
Nikki, hold on to you. Maybe we'll bump into her around the corner.
Come to me, to the banquet hall. You are the only guest at all.
Alright, ominous voice. I'll definitely listen to what you say. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh, the blings make a new noise. I personally love these dungeons. The last few years I've been pretty active playing Destiny of all things, which I love. And so, and like I've never done the dungeons, but I love all the lost sectors and just everything that requires you to kind of look around for things. And I'm terrible at it, mind you. But in the last few years, I've gotten better, so I'm using a lot of that. How do you expect me? Well, at least I got him. Hello, welcome in to those who just joined. Everything I've learned about animatronic bears means that this is going to come alive at some point and try to kill me, I guess.
Grab me, don't bite me, don't find me.
Nikki, I think I hear a familiar voice. Could it be Investigator Locke? How did he get in here? The voice seems to be coming from that bear plushie. Let's check it out.
Oh, we're putting people in bears too? Oh no! Oh no no!
Investigator Locke?
Get away, stupid Essling! Huh? Is that Nikki? Praise the gods! I finally found someone alive! Wait a minute, why aren't you a bear?
Excellent question. Why are you a bear?
Why would I be a bear? Investigator Locke, what happened to you?
queen song. The night I got to the ruins, it started playing. And before I knew it, I blacked out.
Interesting.
Luckily, I had a feeling the song was dangerous, so I stuffed cotton in my ears. That helped me keep some of my senses.
Some.
Otherwise, I'd be stuck in the ballroom, playing violin day and night like the other bears.
Oh, that doesn't sound like a good time.
So Queen Philomia turned people into bear plushies just to play violin? Why the violin?
Oh, not just violins. There are all kinds of instruments. She kept talking about preparing a grand ceremony for her sister's coming of age. Something about a promise.
Ooh.
But her sister, Queen Olivia, passed away centuries ago. How could she possibly come to this forsaken place for a ceremony?
Well, the dead really don't do things in logical ways. They're usually stuck in a sense of whatever their life was doing before they died. So that probably has something to do with it.
So the curse and the eerie song at night were just the queen's preparations for her sister's coming of age ceremony? I heard Queen Philomia was a ruthless tyrant, even cruel to her own family. Why would she plan a ceremony for a sister who's long gone?
What did you say? This keeps up, my voice is gonna give out.
I wonder why a ghost queen would still want to prepare a coming of age ceremony for her sister.
I love that. I love this. That she's like, I'm gonna repeat myself for you and yell. I love this. That she's like, I'm gonna repeat myself for
Oh,
you and
I
yell.
heard that. Who knows? Maybe her brain's gone rusty after a few hundred years. I just saw a wind-up doll clunking toward the ballroom. Judging by the noise, its gears must be rusting too.
How is it that you can't hear my voice, Nikki's voice, but you can hear the rusting gears? Things aren't adding up.
It must be Livy. Looks like all the answers are with the queen. We need to find her.
Wait, how did you even get in here? Can you help me get out of this cursed place? Guess you don't have time for me right now. Don't worry. I'll just hide here and wait for you to come back. Just be careful. Queen Philomia's a tyrant among tyrants. Who knows what the ballroom holds for you?
I feel like this tyrant thing is literally just chalked up to the fact that she was a female ruler who took no shit, and people called her a tyrant because she just didn't follow societal norms, I suppose.
We will. Thanks for the info, Investigator Locke. We'll rescue everyone and uncover the truth behind all this.
Wonder how many of these bears I have to find to open the next door. Oh. Oh. No. Okay.
I keep waiting and waiting for this banquet to begin.
Well, if you didn't leave a bunch of stuff lying around your inner courtyard for me to pick up, we
I
could
keep
get there
waiting
quicker.
and waiting for this banquet to begin.
Look here. I get that you're waiting. But don't rush me. Need to get up there, I think, to get to those dews of inspiration.
I keep waiting and waiting for this banquet to begin.
Okay, no, we have to jump down. It's fine. I do love the music for in here. The music is really like chill and soothing. Ah, there it is. Okay, we're gonna get the dews first. Nope. Oh, oh, oh.
Every beat, every note, every tune, every phrase, every chord in this song keeps playing through the days.
Okay. Cannot stand on the glass for long. My weight literally breaks it. Alright. How do you get over there? Momo. I really feel like I need to get over there to deal with that bear, but maybe... No, that's too sheer of a jump. Sheer of a rock side. Oh. I'm just gonna go back around the other way. Okay. Let's... There are so many dolls in here. Are they... Oh, 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 oh. So let's hop across. Okay, I see how it puts us back. Whew. You know, I didn't think that this would trigger my fear of heights, and yet here we are. Alright, more lore. Okay, that's interesting. A mother figure has entered the party. I didn't turn around and there was a dew. There we go. You little goblin. got everything in this room, so we can proceed.
You've finally come, Livy.
Livy? No, I'm not.
Ooh, this is gonna be awkward. Thank you so much, Marshman.
Hundreds of years later, and you finally came.
Thank you so much, Marshman.
The promised coming of age ceremony. Do you like it, Livy?
No, I'm not the one you're waiting for. I'm not Livy.
Yet you have her aura. How is that possible?
I'm not sure what kind of aura you're talking about. My name is Nikki. We're here to...
Enough! Liar!
Oh. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Whoop.
How could Livy be the Queen's sister? No time for that.
Whoop. Ooh. I'm glad it seems like everything is timed so that, like, I'm not supposed to get hit, technically.
Be grateful that I, Philomia, Queen of Heartcraft, will be the last person you ever see in your life. This song, so familiar.
It sounds like Livy's voice.
Okay, we should maybe get out of here, Nikki. Oh, that screen went black for just a second too long.
This song, I wrote it with my sister when we were imprisoned in the palace. The memories, they're rushing back. Everything is spinning.
Are you all right?
It's you, young stylist. I mistook you for my sister, and for that, I apologize.
Your voice, your mannerisms, they're so much like hers. Even now, with my blurry vision, it's hard to tell you apart.
You can't see clearly? Is it because of the poison?
It seems you've heard my story, and I've also realized why you're here. Since I woke, my sight and hearing have felt muffled, and all I recall from the past is that coming-of-age ceremony.
You've forgotten so much, but you still remember your sister's ceremony. It must have meant a lot to you.
I missed so many of her birthdays. That one time, I was ready to go. I'd prepared a surprise. But still, I didn't make it.
See, I knew she loved her family.
Everyone in Florawish hears the same song coming from the ruins every night. That must have been the surprise you planned for her, right?
I love the dolls just singing in the background.
You're insightful. No one knew about it. Not even Olivia. Back then, it was her favorite piece of music. I had planned to sing it for her after the ceremony, out on the palace balcony. But alas,
Even though Olivia didn't hear the song, she must have felt it. Also, you called your sister Olivia, but earlier at the banquet you called me Livy. Are they the same person? What about Livy the doll?
That's a good question.
Livy was Olivia's nickname, the one that we used in private. The dolls were named after the two of us.
Oh,
Doll Livy was a gift from me to Olivia, and Faline was her gift in return. For a very long time, it was only the dolls who stayed by our sides.
That's why Livy the doll knows so much about the people and things in the ruins. No wonder.
So, Faline is your nickname?
Yes, but it's been ages since anyone has called me that.
Faline! Faline! Is she responding to you? Master longs to see Faline once more, to hold Faline once more, to sing together with Faline once more.
Did you come all the way to the palace just to tell me this?
Find Faline. Miss Faline. Master and Livy's wish is to be with Faline again.
oh. Okay. No, this is making me tear up just a little bit.
Master sealed the palace to protect Faline. Master wanted Faline rest forever. Master will never forget.
You're the only one who would say that to me, Livy. Well, unfortunately, time does not move in reverse. All things fade away eventually. However, perhaps it's time for me to let go as well. Nikki, Livy, thank you. I've been adrift in chaos for centuries, And it was you who showed me my waiting wasn't in vain. You've awakened me. About the bear plushies in the ruins, I sincerely apologize. I'll ensure they're returned home safely, with the best compensation I can give.
I am really interested on what kind of compensation a ghost can give. So that's interesting. But I'm glad she's gonna let everybody out of the bears. I still don't want to know how she got them in there though.
The truth is out now. But honestly, I still feel a heavy weight in my heart.
That was so moving. I think I'm going to cry. Hey, Tears, you stay inside. I'm warning you.
Don't be sad. Meeting you might have been fate's plan all along. You helped give my story the perfect ending. That song you sang earlier, would you sing it again? Thank you, Nikki. I'll be here, watching over your journey. May you shine for ages untold, forever radiant as a timeless song.
Who would have thought the Queen's curse was hiding a story like this? Nikki, let's hurry back to the Stylist Guild and tell everyone the truth.
Well, if by hurry back you mean take the long way, that's what we're doing. Because I need to process all that. Wow, okay. So when I started the quest, I was fairly certain that, of course, Livy was the sister to the queen, and that has been proven correct. We still don't have the answer as to why and who the master is of this doll and how that happened. Because again, a thing that I'm trying to take into consideration here is that these characters, the Queen Olivia and Queen Philomia, they both died from what people told you in the beginning of the quest, like hundreds of years ago. Like hundreds of years ago. So that's a little curious. What makes it like really curious is that okay, so the queen got poisoned because of political reasons, and everybody thought her a tyrant. When, from what we've gathered in the lore, she was really just trying to, of course, run her kingdom, essentially. And people couldn't stand that, I guess she was efficient and good at her job. Who knows? They didn't go into. Give me just a second, I have to go get that sock. They didn't go into that particular detail. And so she dies the same day as Olivia's coming of age ceremony. And that's where the timeline starts to get really hazy on what happened here. Because nobody has really talked about what happened with Olivia. We know that they were both trapped in the castle, so I kind of assume they were, of course, you know, she died there too. You know, but as Olivia the doll said, her master sealed up the castle and to keep her sister safe. Uh, so who is this master? Obviously, we have that it's a she. I can only guess that we have some kind of magic user, if they've been able to essentially create that seal at that point to keep her safe there and keep people out of that section. Uh, Still not quite sure how Professor Locke got down there. If the
We've been
seal
going all night. The sun's coming up.
was keeping people out, uh, but who knows about that. I'm trying not to like think too hard about it, mostly because A, this is a video game set in a fantasy world that this young woman, Nikki, has been isekai'd into. And magic just does stuff. Magic has always kind of had a bit of a free reign, and from playing the other Nikki games that have had storylines, there are just certain aspects. Hi, West, what's up? Oh, this is gonna be a perspective thing. Okay. Okay. Back to my train of thought here. So, the master that Livy kept speaking about, magic user, a woman of some variety, and that's all we've got. Is she still alive? Because I would believe the possibility of her still being alive if she is some kind of magic user. Magic users always tend to have some kind of tricks up their sleeve. Uh, and so that kind of gives me hope that that's the truth there. I can't say that it will be the truth or when we may find this out in future installments. Um, I feel like we might have to possibly wait until we get to the next section because Philomia was the queen of the Heartcraft region, and we don't have access to that yet. So she could be there doing witchy enchantress stuff. But that makes me wonder how the dolls got there. Because obviously the dolls were able to make it there somehow. I can't figure out how. Again, that's one of those things I'm gonna just leave up to suspension of disbelief. But it would be interesting to, like, did they walk? Did this tiny wind-up doll end up walking across who knows how much land, and no one noticed it? Like, maybe I'm just hyper vigilant enough that if I was out doing, my errands, on my way to work, things like that, I would see a mechanical doll, and it would be odd. It would be weird. It would be a little suspicious. The little Moogle dude following me. So that is Momo. Momo is Nikki's trusted companion. And he has been basically her companion in all of the games that have come out in this particular world. There is little to no information about him as a entity, other than he's not a cat, even though he looks like a cat. And he loves barbecue, and he's basically the comedic relief for the game. I don't know what those are, but I'm going to test that out later. Yeah, no. There is a character. I'll end up going to it before the end of the stream, just to see if I've got enough dues of inspiration. But there is a character that kind of, sort of, I guess, gives Appa vibes. But if Appa could talk.
What's happening in the ruins? That rumbling is so scary. I hope Nikki and Momo aren't hurt.
Don't worry. They're not just anyone. They'll be fine.
Captain Haya's right. Nikki and I are far from ordinary.
Yes-ish. It is a flying mammal.
Dada, Captain Haya, we're back. You're finally back. Oh, Wishing One, today is truly a good day.
I wish I could have Dada's optimism.
Glad to see you're safe. Did you find anything?
Boy, did we ever.
Momo and I are both fine, and we've uncovered everything. It was all about her sister's, Queen Olivia's, grand coming-of-age ceremony? I wasn't expecting that.
So the stories of people turning into bear plushies and getting pulled into the ruins weren't just rumors.
That's right. If it wasn't for Investigator Locke, we wouldn't have learned this either.
Oh yeah, definitely. I am always down for that.
I see.
I get it now, too. Just before you got back, the guards reported that the missing people had suddenly reappeared in their homes. At first, we didn't know what had happened, but it appears that the Queen sent them back.
I also heard they brought back some treasures. Royal items from long ago. It must have been the Queen's way of compensating them. What really gets me is how everyone believed the two queens were enemies, when that clearly wasn't true.
There's been so much misunderstanding in Floriwish. Now could be the perfect time to clear things up.
I agree. They were sisters who deeply cared for each other, not enemies. It's time for everyone to know the truth.
Thank you. I'm so it gives me just warm fuzzies, like, honestly, to know that it's cute. Because for a while I was like, oh, is this? Because there's so many foxes, so many,
I
and
agree. If her heart wasn't still tied to
I
the
was a
past,
little
how could
worried
she
that
remain so
we
devoted to
wouldn't,
that promise after all these centuries?
I wouldn't stand out.
That's so touching. I think I'm going to cry.
I suppose we won't be hearing the song in the ruins anymore.
I wonder if there will ever be a chance to hear the Queen's song again.